All right, so I'm feeling a little bit better. That last channel that I tried to articulate, listen, it was a little bit all over the place, but basically, this message is kind of similar, but this feels like I feel like I'm gonna just get straight to the point. The way that your comeback story is about to flip. This has a lot to do with your comeback story, right? And you could have been someone, first of all, heavy on the 444. If you seeing 444 or fours in general, specifically a lot of like numerology, numbers, angel numbers, whatever it is that you identify it as, is heavily significant within this message, right? But I feel like the purpose of this message is the divine God source is really sending you heavy confirmation that you are now ready. Okay, you've laid out the groundwork, you've laid down the foundation, you've been put in a lot of stamina, stability, security, and safety in these. The S's go crazy, right? Your name could also be significant with the S. The number 19 could also be significant. 10 could be significant. It's so many, I'm telling you, and it's kind of caught me off guard. But anyways, the way that you created something out of nothing, and God's source is like, listen, I'm just gonna say it because I'm the messenger. Somebody, again, I want you, whatever I say and you feel like this resonates with you, please take it back to God. But I feel like source has definitely been nudging, pulling at your toke. Okay, the word just want to come out. Pulling at your coattail, that it is time for you to step into your entrepreneurship. So I feel more so about this message feels like more of a career, a content driven message. So again, you could be some level of a content creator, that you could be a entrepreneur, or you've been laying out some type of work that creates more stability and more independency. I feel like this has something to do with like the independency surrounding your finances, your career, the way that you want to kind of maintain, especially if this has something to do with like a luxury lifestyle, okay? Or just one that you feel like you answer to yourself, okay? And again, you are you are valid for that. This is not a message of cockiness or arrogancy, or not in the you're just some type of leader. Let's just get straight to the point. I feel like you've been like trying to operate out of your leadership role. That's what this message, your comeback story, has a lot to do with you fully stepping into your leadership role, because you've already solidified something. You've already put in a lot of the investment, something like a big investment, or you've been asking. I also do feel like a side note to this message, there could be someone trying to invest in something that you have created or creating. Okay, I do feel like a lot of this energy has something to do with like you putting in a lot of your groundwork that has already been slow and steady, surely. Okay, like a slow and steady thing. So some of you could be like a small business creator, a small content creator, something like that, that feels like you're still in the beginning stage, like it's still small in your eyes, and somebody just wants to catapult your business, or that's the divine God source wants to catapult you out there into a full like initiation where you are fully stepping in. It's almost like I want to see the CEO of who runs this who runs this show, who runs this business, who is the founder of this creation, and that is you, right? So you're stepping there's like, okay, this is not a thing where you create something and you um hire someone to be the face of it. It's you being the face of whatever it is that you created. And a lot of this energy feels like you might still be learning to become more visible. You might still be learning to you might still be dealing with your confidence in that area. And that is okay, because the way that life is about to flip, the way that your life is about to flip and things are about to start increasing, some other confirmation that you could be receiving, you could be receiving a lot of I'm hearing invoices, clientele, but I'm also picking up on like unexpected finances, unexpected checks, or some in which, and I've kind of piggyback off of the last message that I said, some in which you've already knew but you just didn't know when they were coming in. Something's coming back around that. One, you're being compensated for. Two, you are just being owed. Okay, but those are like small nudges and confirmation that, like, hey, you are about to get a lot of returns. You are about to get a lot of favor and returns towards you. That, again, talked about this, that even might be some type of investment, okay? Or there's something going to be directed towards you to help you invest more in your independency and more in your career, more in your leadership. Okay, this was a beautiful message. I'm like, I'm lost for words still, and all I could say is thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I'm part of this collective, and Source has been showing me other ways that in which my life has to do with a lot of changes. But part of this message just feels like your finances, your career, okay? One or the other or both, okay? Is about to take a major change for the better. Okay? For the better. And you are going to, I couldn't hold, like, my composure this morning was like, what's happening? What's happening? You are going to have to stay within your composure. And all I kept saying is, God, thank you. And I say this all the time, especially if you are on my lives. When we are lost for words with certain things in our life, just say thank you, especially positive changes, because we don't want to show up ungrateful. We don't want to show up as like we are being unappreciative. But again, I hope this message find the right people at the right time and space, and just say thank you. If you ain't got nothing else to say, just say thank you. All right. Hope all is well. Peace.